Hello, and thank you for your interest in the PI Vault plugin for Domo Workbench. It could be, if you've watched our other videos, you watched them all so that you could get to this point. People always wonder how they'd ever be able to link multiple sets of anonymous data together at the individual level without PII. That's exactly what this video will show you. In this video, we've created a job with the data source being the PI Vault provider plugin and processing being the PI Vault reader. The only other setting to set up this job is the data type, and that is Workbench CSV. All of the configuration for this job is in the provider setup. So you click on that and you'll get this dialog. There are three different sections. There is setting up the Vault connection parameters, which you've probably seen in other videos. And then there is the listing of the accounts to match, and then there is the criteria used to match it. Let's go to the accounts first. When you have multiple accounts that you are going to link together, you want to have those listed here and name them. The names are very important. You can call it whatever you like, but this is how you'll know which IDs in the matching table belong to which data sources. So paste in the account IDs of the data you want to match and give them a name. If by chance you want to link data together for multiple profiles from the same account, you'd want to list that account in here twice and make sure that the profile is not the same when you do the matching condition. Let's talk about the matching conditions now. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. This is where you want to or need to define what are the rules that you're going to use to link one profile from one source to a different profile from a different source. The conceptual overview will explain why we're doing what we're doing, and this video will show you how. So in this case, we've got a condition, and we're going to call this basic name match, and we're going to give this a 70% confidence level. It's up to us to define what we think the confidence level is for each set of criteria. And in this one, we've said simply that if the first name are the same and the last names are the same and the email addresses are the same, we have a 70% confidence level in that. But what if we want to go a little bit further? We saw in earlier videos that we're actually using the Social Security number. We're loading the Social Security number. So I'm going to add a new test. And I'm going to change this one to be name and SSN. And instead of a 70%, I'm going to say that this is 100% likelihood. You may not feel it's 100%. It may be different in your organization. You get to choose what that number is. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to take out and leave in just the first name and the last names are matching. Then I'm going to use my list up here to build a new condition. So I'm going to say if the left-hand key value is equal to the right-hand source key value and the left-hand key type is equal to, in this case, I'm going to have to actually type this in, SSN, and the right-hand source dot key type is equal to SSN. Then we believe that this is a 100% match. Let's validate our tests. They're both good. Click OK, and now we can save these changes. That's all we needed to do to set up this test. So let's save those, save the job, and take a look at what happens when we run it. We are sending now a request to the Vault to combine and compare all of the different profiles that have been loaded through the different jobs. What we get back is a list of all the polyanonymous IDs from the core data account and from the credit card account, which are the names we had on the account page, that link together. We also have the test or the process that we used and the confidence level associated with it. So now that when you have this data up in Domo, you can use whichever criteria you feel is most prudent for you in your situation to combine that data. That's it. That's all you have to do to link anonymous data at the individual level. I hope you think it's as cool as we do, and I hope you have some great reporting inside of Domo. Thank you very much.